Well, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Up, Watson?
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Okay, relax. Is there a telephone? Has that been invented? Or are we just selecting? Oh, no, there must be a telephonic device somewhere. Is this it? Nope. Phone a cab how, Watson? How? I probably don't have one in my room. That seems like too fancy a technology. Oh, I can just leave?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Oh. 1 week later. Man, it took that cab forever to arrive. Didn't it? Seems like a long time to wait for a cab. I'm just kidding. It probably skips over the whole vacation for some reason, which then, like, why even have this as part of the, So he's going to come back, and now he's got to talk to Mycroft. Not your Croft, Mycroft.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
See, we're a genius.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
We take that everywhere with us? That's irritating.
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
It's a ghost train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
I blame the old man on the platform.
It's too dark.
It has to be his fault.
Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
All right. The next morning, very, very early. I added an extra very in there just for dramatic effect. Got some new locations. Evidence, nothing. Okay, yeah. We got nothing at this point.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Hello, Watson. Alright, Mr. A Train just kinda up and hoodwinked us, I guess. Cab. Now we don't want to leave. No, we don't.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Alright, let's just head down the track then. Go for a bit of a jog on the track, which you're not supposed to do, but imagination talent helps you visualize objects and events. Cool.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Is that what the planks are called?
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
Empty bottle.
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Well, there are now, isn't there? We're just walking through everything like nobody's friggin' business.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
All right, well, witchcraft. We've solved another one,
There are
Watson.
no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
I assume, yeah, that the train station probably has some kind of a map. I would hope. Hello, hello. Anyone? I mean, there's a map here. Can I just take that one? Nope. God, the controls are so janky. This is a cramped little office. What do we got? Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at the Brittleton station. At Brittleton
A
station.
new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Seems kind of random, but okay.
Here is the train set.
No, go back. No, I wanted to read that. Line. Nottingham. Nottingham. London. Type, trainliner. Number 324. Composition, locomotive, coal, car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson, second. Okay, so Mr. Robinson is potentially a character of interest.
A telegraph.
Our telegraph. Okay. Now that we've raided his office, let's go chat with the guy. Where is he? He's gotta be out here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. I'm 104 years old. I've never seen nothing
Good
like
morning.
this.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Oh, yeah, it's not just an empty train. Okay. The mole on your face, huh? Nope. Honorary badge. So you are a stand-up gentleman. Spots of earth. Affectionately referred to as dirt in some cultures. He's married, so he must be a good guy. And he has a nose. What thought that would be missing? Oh! And fully gray hair. How's that necessary?
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Special wagon.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows, and they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private, and it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
All right, relax.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
That's the one I wanted, actually.
See you later, my good man.
I took a look at it and I thought to myself, you know, seems like something I could just take. This? No. This is the waiting hall? There's not a lot of... Right there. It's ours? Or did we already take it? No. Inside the waiting hall. Is this not the waiting hall? I guess not. I guess this is the waiting hall? No? Oh, it'll be the building with design that says the waiting hall. Okay. Duly noted. This map. Nope. Yep. Just nope. Yep.
This map will be useful.
Will it? It didn't look very detailed. Yeah, it does not look detailed at all. Stupid. All right.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
That's why I don't believe it. Idiot. Is this the potty? We hear the loo. No. Train components.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Probably.
This place serves as a storage area for the station.
There's a hacksaw on the wall. I don't trust it.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Yes, thank you. Is that why they call you Sherlock? Get out of my face. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. So is there somewhere we can go now? Find out what a special wagon was carrying. Saw the blah, blah, blah. Okay. Can we talk to you about more things now that we know that you have a room full of spare parts? It is suspicious that a rail yard would have train parts.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
All right. So this map has become useful now that he's, like, detailing it for us. It's a perfectly good map once someone draws all the locations on it. What do you think he's trying to figure out right now? Like, really, what purpose do you think Watson serves? I think we're there, Watson. Oh, this is a nice place. This is quiet. Just get the... Watson? You're all replaceable. There's no need for that. Angry passenger. The train never showed up. Must have disappeared.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Well, I think the train disappeared and you should probably just relax, son. Douchey facial hair. Yep, okay. Work clothes. We notice people's clothing a lot. Cheap ticket. This guy's an idiot. Married. And urine stain on his pants. Rough skin. So he's a working class boy.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Passenger of the vanished train.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Portrait of the rich.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
I'm just going to wander in here like I own the place. This guy should be, like, flipping out right now. Should be like, oh, you're not allowed in here. I do say. Gap in the flow. Sheet of paper. Let's talk to this guy first. It seems appropriate. Before we just go rooting around. At least introduce ourselves.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Problem with the passengers.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
All right. Let's give you a once-over. Pretty young. Master detective. Clean clothing. Not a slob. Instructions. Probably new at his job. And ink smudges.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
What, 2 days? Rookie station master. Railway train composition. Train was delayed.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
All right.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Okay, we're just hopping down the line here. Oh wait, I was supposed to read that. Chesterfield Station. Report. The issue is fully errors. Yep. Here. Chesterfield Lavley action. It's Chesterfield Railway Station. Trend something arriving departed. Yeah, that is messed up. Okay.
A telegraph.
Yep. There's a thing down on the floor here, though. Sheet of paper. Let me access.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for the prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. The policy particularly covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year, renewable. Okay. So, it's Mr. Robinson. That's kind of a big deal.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
No, I'm of the law, sir. Yeah, well, and Australian accent. I mean, why are we glossing over that? Are we not gonna... No. Okay. Nice shoes.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Special wagon.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Company direction, insurance for prototype.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God! Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Neither do I. Important grip sack. I don't know what that means. Were you on the train?
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
Oh,
You
shut
are
up.
an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Yeah, so this guy is very by the book. What's it worth?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir. It is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see.
Yeah,
I do
sure.
not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Company direction.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Okay.
I see that you kept your gripsack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Let's make some deductions. No traces of the train, special wagon. Train vanished with people. Okay. Nope. Special wagon. Nope. What am I trying to join here? Train vanished with people. The train vanished with all of its passengers and staff aboard. All passengers were removed from the train except for... Right, okay. The Chileans stay on the train. The Chileans' stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. The directors of the Chilean Barcazes Company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all the passengers from the train except for... Maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's, you know, it's too soon. It's too soon to know that. Do any of the other ones here join up? No. No. Okay. No. We should probably go talk to the dude more, though, right? Where is he? Who's this guy? What do you know? You know nothing. You are useless. Is this the luggage room?
Railway post bags.
Oh, yeah, we're going to sneak through his luggage. Okay.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Well, obviously this is the... Oh, okay. Let's see if we get as lucky this time around. No? Something about that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sales contract.
An exclusive sales contract.
Regarding the prototype invention dedicated to appliance supplying electricity in the autonomous way. Emerson Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement, Mr. Thomas L. Robinson,
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
the seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. The buyer is obligated to make the payment in the amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing the contract. The remainder should be transferred within 1 month term. This is an exclusive sale contract.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Regarding the prototype invention dedicated to the appliance supplying electricity to Hong Kong General Electric Company, the buyer understand that they are purchasing the device as an agreement.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
It is not responsible for the problems. Yep, same thing. Obligated to make a payment of 10%. Okay. Exclusive again.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
So he was like quadruple dipping here.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
The Barcoses Company. And
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
with the medicine.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
So he was screwing
Well,
people.
it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
He's a greedy bugger. He's a greedy bugger. Prototype has insurance. No, special wagon. Yeah. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Nothing's gonna join there. Let's go yell at him real quick. Say, we know you're a scoundrel.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Don't touch any.
So what? It wants us to travel on to Chesterfield Station. And we will do that next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah. I mean, what the hell happened to... What is this place? Nothing. What the hell happened to this train? Good lord. Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Until next time.